Same as always. We ate, and then we got on the bus, and 40 minutes later we were here. So not much to tell. But I think the fun should start right now. I always think that there's always pressure the first weekend, to get to the second weekend, because really the NCAA tournament, it starts for everybody. When the tournament play begins. But the reality of it is, you're spreading the wealth between 68 teams, and now it's just 16. So the attention is highlighted, and certainly the experience, I think, is heightened the second weekend, and so we're excited. The guys have a good frame of mind. A little tired, to be honest. I mean, because we don't get back till late on Sunday night, and then just one day off, and then had a pretty good practice, hard practice today. But we'll be ready. I would say balance. Everybody talks about those two, and rightfully so. They combine for basically 30 points in about 50 minutes, and obviously close to 20 rebounds in 50 minutes. So that's a lot. That's a lot. But the reality of it is, they're balanced in every spot. They got 5 guys shooting above 40% from 3. They may be as good offensive teams we played all year, and certainly they play through their bigs. But everybody talks about playing through their bigs, but Caleb's averaging 12 shot attempts a game, and that means that they have balance. And you got to worry about their bigs, but you can't rest on those other guys, because any of them are capable of getting making 4 or 5 threes in a game. Because they have such good balance. Man, I hadn't even thought about that. I want our guys to be totally comfortable. Last time we came over here, we obviously didn't play well. But to answer your question, I guess we are treating it like we're away, because we came over 2 days before. Right. So we'll get our bellies full tonight. At the Capitol Grill, and treat our guys like kings there for at least a couple hours, and then it'll be all business tomorrow. It is a great experience. So much of it's made road to the Final Four. It seems like every ad on TV is some promoting the tournament, and whether it be dancing or road to Final Four or whatever. So I think it's ingrained in the guys' minds that this is the reward of hard work. But the real reward of hard work would be winning 2 more this weekend, and one of these 4 teams will be fortunate to do so, and then you get to experience something that is off the charts good. So this is great, but there's still better out there. Yeah, we want it to, Matt brought it up, but we want it to feel like a tournament game. We don't stay at home when we play over here in December. So we always treat, if we play away from home anywhere, we always treat it like a road game. So we weren't going to change up. But I think by rule, I think you have to be here and stay here because of media obligations. I actually like our mindset. Regardless of situations, you don't care. I mean, you don't get to the Sweet 16 unless your guys care a lot. And all 16 teams, have a team full of guys that it means a lot to them. And it's going to mean even more as you move forward and you can see the finish line. But last year we had an unbelievable mindset. We were focused, we were loose, and we didn't make shots our last game against Villanova, and lost by a possession. This year, who knows if we'll make shots, but I sense the same type of attitude. I didn't think we played well against Michigan State for 28 minutes, but I thought we played so hard, just like they did, that it was still a non-rhythmic game, but we were still kind of semi-had control. But I loved how we finished the game, and hopefully that'll be some momentum moving into this weekend. I hope so. I don't know that there's an exact formula. A lot of people think if you play too many close games, it wears your guys down. A lot of people think you can't win in March unless you've been battle tested, and certainly we've been battle tested. That doesn't guarantee us playing well or playing smart, but there's not going to be a ton of things that can be thrown at us that we haven't seen before. Now that doesn't mean a coach couldn't scheme something that we haven't seen before. I'm just talking about situations, whether you're up or down or whatever it is. So I got to see it. I got to see that as a positive, and you know, teams sometimes have a tendency to get tired late season, and you can look at, like last year, it was Frank wearing down at the end. I haven't heard anybody say things like that this year, so I think our team may be a little stronger and fresher. Yeah, he was in, was it Rocky IV? You know, Ivan Drago.
I must break you.
But yeah, I must break you. But he was, I mean, this guy's a lot bigger. You know, we recruited Isaac some out of high school, and he's a monster. He's a great, you know, great looking athlete, you know, and certainly he's improved so much. Matt and his staff know what they're doing because they run a lot of clever, unique things to be able to get the ball and isolate him and Caleb on the post, and they're both, you know, they can both play together too, and Caleb's gotten so good away from the basket. It's a tough matchup. You know, other teams in our league had trouble matching up with them, and you know, we're not a particularly big team, so we got to do some good things in order to be able to match up.
Does it help at all?